No! No! No way! Okay, all right, I'll tell the story. Nobody knows this story. I feel really bad about it to this day. And I need you guys to know I was a teenager. I've learned to be better. In my freshman year of high school, I met a guy and I fell in love with him. And you should know that my dad was very anti us dating. And I decided to date him. He was a senior, which now I would say is kind of weird, champ. Weird guy. He's a weird guy. I know. Okay, I know. We never hooked up or anything. We just held hands and we walked home from school. I thought that I was kind of slick. I thought that I could get away with sneaking a guy over the house. My small teenage brain neglected to remember that my neighbors are all very close. They immediately called my dad when they saw a guy going into the backyard. Luckily, I had a weird pit in my stomach. So when the guy showed up at my house in the backyard, I said, hey, nope, you can't come in. You gotta go home. I think something's up. Immediately he leaves. And my dad, of course, comes home an hour later and is like, yo, there's a boy at the house. And I want you guys to know I got in so much trouble. My lie is that it was one of my guy friends bringing me coffee. So I lied about that, in which my dad knew that was a lie. Here's where lie number 2 comes in. And this is the story. And this is the lie I feel doubly bad about that I've never told anybody. Okay, I've never told anybody. It haunts me to this day. To this day, it haunts me. My dad is really adamant to know who the guy was, okay? And I was really scared to tell him because I didn't want to get embarrassed in front of my new boyfriend. The only person I could think of in the moment where I was going to get lied, or I was going to lie, instead of making up a random person, because I knew my dad would fact check, was my friend Kevin at the time, who worked at Taco Bell. So I get my phone taken away. I have no way to warn Kevin. And my dad leaves and drives to the Taco Bell. And Kevin just happens to be working at the drive-thru. My dad yells at Kevin, saying, I know you were at my house. I know you were trying to get with my daughter. Stay away from the house. And his coworkers are swearing up and down, okay? They are swearing up and down that he was at work and that he never left work. So not only does it make my dad look like insane because Kevin's been at work the whole time, Kevin is super confused. So we're back at school and Kevin is telling this story, all right, about this crazy guy who showed up at his job and was yelling at him. And I'm listening to this story and I never once fessed up. I didn't say a goddamn word. I didn't say anything. I wanted to tell him so bad. I wanted to tell him so bad, but it was gonna make me look not cool, okay? I already wasn't cool. I never said anything. He was telling it like he was like, some crazy guy came up to Taco Bell and just started yelling at me, accusing me of like hooking up with his daughter and all this stuff. It was like Among Us, dude. Sussy, okay? I was sussy. I was venting the whole time. It was me. I was the imposter. I felt so bad, dude. Call your dad and tell him the truth for 100 subs. No. Do I actually have to do the 2 more spins? You guys already got what you wanted. Yes? What if it lands on end stream? Oh, you guys want that. Cinna, $1,000 to call your dad? I'll do it. Do I?
Call dad.
No fucking way. I appreciate that. First of all, thank you for the 1K. All right. I'm gonna make the call.
Yeah, that
Hey. Oh, are you sleeping?
was.
Oh no. I had to call and tell you something because I got a large donation. All right, I want to clarify. I got $1,000 to tell you this, all right?
All right.
Okay, don't get mad. Remember how you went to the Taco Bell and yelled at that guy, Kevin?
Yeah. That was him.
It wasn't him.
It wasn't? No way. No. Wait. Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
No, I asked you about it a year later because I thought that was like enough time where you would be able to tell me. I was like, yeah, so was that? You were like, yeah, that was him. And it made me feel so accomplished. So are you still friends with the actual Kevin?
No.
No, look, now I don't believe you. Wait,
No. Chad has already asked me. I'm not friends with him. And I want to clarify. This was my lesson learned where I was like, it's better to tell the truth.
I mean, I can smile about it. I can smile about it now.
It doesn't sound like it.
I do feel a little deprived. All right, so the dude that actually came in the house, was his name Kevin?
No.
Oh, so you just randomly threw out, like, yo, like, wait. How did you randomly throw out the name Kevin, and then I go to Taco Bell, and the first thing I see is the dude named
Well, because,
Kevin?
here, the part of the story that you might not have heard me say is that Kevin was the first name I thought of because I panicked when you asked me a name, and I knew, because we knew that you didn't play when we were growing up, right?
So I said, man, if I ever catch you in my backyard again, I'll beat your... And he was like, your backyard? What a jerk, yo. You're a jerk.
Okay, all right, but years later, okay, I'm doing the right thing by telling the truth. Does that count?
No. Don't even try to take the high. You're getting $1,000. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You can't even own the high road, man.
And I'm sorry to wake you up with this, too. I did not know that you were sleeping.
Yeah, I feel like I woke up to a nightmare. No, I was sleeping good. I was probably dreaming about something really good. I was probably a daggone night or something, shining armor. Now I wake up to this. Like, look, it's not even just that I've been like, okay, you lied years ago. I'm just like, wow, like, yo, I've been walking around feeling good about the fact that I badgered this kid. There's those ladies that were working with him had to have been lying.
You remember all those years, like, towards the back half of high school when I was getting good grades? Can we remember that instead?
No, I feel like you owe me some restriction time.
What do you
I feel
mean?
like you owe me some restriction time. Or, yo, you might get a spanking. You still in town.
What?
So, yeah.
I'm gonna get in trouble for years later?
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to cough up the real name.
So years later you can go find him? Well, listen, thanks for taking the phone call.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the info. Appreciate it.
All right, I love you. I'll talk to you later.
All right, I love you too, bro.
All right, bye. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.